We all got to eat. And some things that we need to think about is AI is not helping the restaurants. You go out of town or you go to your local area and you're like, hey, I'm looking for something to eat, and you're Googling it. And I'm saying all of this in real time because someone just asked me of a local restaurant and I Googled it and it gave me some recommendations. And I'm like, I don't know where this spot is. I don't know that. But then in the back of my head, I'm like, you need to go here. You need to go there. And then he hit me left field and said, he's vegan. And I'm like, you didn't tell me that. So now I'm trying to find vegan restaurants in Atlanta, and I could not find anything. So they gave me some AI recommendations, and I'm like, I don't know where that spot is. I can't tell you what this is. So basically, people are moving away from traditional search engines toward AI chat assistants for restaurant advice. The problem is that AI engines do not work like a phone book or a map. They look for every business and a zip code. Instead, they write custom answers using only the sources they trust, like Wikipedia, Reddit, or major editorial publications. This is what AI is doing. They're not looking for the zip code. They're not looking for Google reviews. They saying, hey, Wikipedia said this about you. Reddit said this about you. Somebody said something about you. A blog said something about you, because they're crawling the web trying to find the answers, right? But the Google reviews, they're not looking at that. And they said if a restaurant does not have a digital footprint in those specific places, the AI ignores it completely. So small independent or local eateries are being shut out of these conversations because they rely on Google Maps and Yelp, which many AI tools do not prioritize. You've heard, hey, give me a Google review, give me a Yelp review. Well, AI does not prioritize that. So they're saying that by knowing that AI misses many spots, you can avoid relying on it for high-stake plans like your birthday or an anniversary, where you want the best local experience rather than a generic top 5 list. Because that's what it's going to say. Go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's exactly what it did when I typed it in for my friend. And it was like, I don't know these places. So being aware of this bias allows you to intentionally support local neighborhood joints, but by searching for them directly on maps, that's what I had to do. I had to say, no, I know this vegan place over here. I don't know about this one that they're recommending. So somebody went and gave a review on a blog or on a website, and AI recommended. I'm like, I can't vouch for that. When you travel, you can now check multiple sources, to see if a recommendation is actually a local favorite or just a popular name that the AI recognizes. And then also, since AI often defaults to large chains, look past those suggestions to find places that offer better value, which is often a priority for experienced diners, all right? And then always avoid the tourist traps. AI engines tend to repeat the same few famous names. Knowing this helps you hunt for the little hidden local eateries, all right, that actually match your specific taste and preferences when you choose to go out and eat. Now, AI is just really giving you the loudest options. It is not necessarily recommending what is best for you. It's just picking what recognizes from a tiny pile of data. So if you don't know nobody in a certain city, you're going to Google it. And now when you Google it, remember, Google is now pulling from AI. You need to ask somebody that's from that area and say, what do you recommend? All right. So small businesses, they define the city's culture or our staples are being ignored. And that's going to hurt the economy. They're going to have to shut down because they're not getting recommended. So we have to open up and say a couple things to the AI and say, hey, no. This is what we need to do. So my question to you before I give this over to Revis, a new study shows AI leaves out over 80% of local restaurants. How do you feel about this gap? 1, it ruins a great local spot. 2, I only trust word of mouth. 3, good. Keep my spots quiet. 4, I will stick to real maps. Or 5, tech shapes what we eat now. 1 through 5, let me know in the comments. Revis, talk to me, man.
Hey, well, we talked about it today. We talked about how we're training AI. And if we're training AI, we need to speak up on certain things. You know, when you go to certain places, you pull up their menu, pull up their address or something. And that's one way that we train them. And AI can't miss as long as you do that. So The thing about it is they're taking over, but we're training them. Pay me.
Run me
There's
my
going to be a
coin.
lot of places. There's going to be a lot of places that's going to go out of business. That's like when Walmart took over. When they took over, they were a
Urban
big
sprawl.
brand, and all those small companies. That's right. All those small companies, the small stores and stuff, they went out of business. And we don't want that to happen to the restaurant business. Hey, if you got a restaurant, a local restaurant that you like, and you know about it, but AI isn't telling people about it, look, you need to tell people about it. And all you have to do is pull it
Mm.
up on your phone, talk about it. Because when you do that, you're training AI, and now AI is going to recommend it to people.
Chris?
That's it.
Yeah, I agree with Revis. I think, listen, some of my favorite restaurants are small independent restaurants. They're not chain restaurants. We want those to thrive in our areas for sure. But I do feel like there's a huge FOMO, fear of missing out, as it relates to, what was search engine optimization that's now GEO, or, that's like AI results for restaurants especially. We're talking about restaurants, and I know this article was based on that, but this really, any business this applies to. And that is, you have to add structured data, which is schema markup, to your website. And if you don't know what that is, Google it, and you can get some great videos or assign it to you, whoever has put together your website. It's the single most cited fix. It's markup that explicitly tells AI systems your business type. If you're a restaurant, your cuisine, your location, your hours, your price range, that's in like machine readable format, not just human readable text. And if you know an independent restaurant in your area, you're like, you can have that conversation with them. Like, you're not getting pulled up on AI. Like, let's get with your webmaster and get you found in these things. That's what AI actually reads. And it reads your local press editorial coverage, your food blogger write-ups, your best of roundup articles. Yes, Reddit, Wikipedia, like Tallboy mentioned. But like Reddit and Wikipedia, those are sort of like distant things for independent restaurants. But I also feel like, just get this isn't something like, oh my God, the end is near because nobody's finding me in AI results. 3 weeks later, it'll change. Like, these things all change all of the time. You just need to start paying attention to it. Get the schema markup on your website. Get that handled. It just is an additive thing, not something you need to completely change everything. Like, SEO is dead. Right now it's GEO. Now it's AI. Like, we don't need to, like, that's not what we need to do. We need to just kind of like add this. This is what's happening. But listen, I don't know about you, but Tallboy, I'm not going to ChatGPT for restaurant recommendations. I don't trust it for that. I trust Yelp. Yelp for me has worked 99 times out of 100 when I'm in Greenville, South Carolina, and I want to find a Caribbean restaurant or something that I want to eat. And I'm looking at reviews, actual people who have ate at those restaurants, and I'm looking through those apps. Those are the things I trust. I throw it into ChatGPT. I'm not sure what I'm doing, and then I ended up doing other clicks because I'm not ready to trust those kinds of things yet. So I think if especially independent restaurant owner, don't worry too much about you not showing up yet. Just work on the schema markup, and I think you'll be fine.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because here's some solutions. Restaurants, or just any service-based job, right? You need to, and he said it, schema markup, right? Use specific keywords. Do not just type best dinner. Type descriptive phrases like crispy wood-fired pizza crust, or authentic shrimp with holy basil, to force the AI to look at detailed customer reviews, right?
Sounds good. I'm hungry now.
Use the AI for ideas. Always verify the restaurant exists and check its current operating hours on Google Maps or a direct business directory. James was trying to get me to build a decision maker for restaurants. And I'm like, bro, I hear you, but I don't know if I
He's
really want to go
building
down that
things,
road,
man.
right? And then sometimes you just got to drop the AI occasionally and just go with word of mouth, or just go with just asking somebody, you know, or just take a drive. I know gas prices are high. I do know that. But you may just find a hidden gem here or there, right? And then what restaurants need to do, all right? Now, restaurants, if you're a restaurant owner and you're watching this, you need to reach out to some local food writers. I mean, you can Google that. You need to reach out to some city magazines and regional travel blogs. Editorial inclusions account for 40% of AI dining citations. So they're literally writing for you. Invite them out to your restaurant.
Yes.
You can do that. Hey, if you're going to be in the Atlanta area for this festival, this concert, you're going to be in New Orleans for this event, if you're going to be in New York for this concert, stop at my restaurant. I would love for you to give me a review on what you think. Encourage a detailed review.
Probably should have been doing that already.
Stop asking customers just to give you 5 stars. Ask them to write a full sentence naming the specific dishes that they had, or wait times. How long was the wait? Or what was the vibe like? You know, let them know that. And then also ensure that your restaurant name, address, and phone number are identical across all. That means that's Google, OpenTable, and embed your menu as a clean text on your website instead of saying, hey, here's a PDF or a QR code. This is what helps you as a business owner. And it's funny that we're having this whole discussion, and I'm mad at myself because I went to the dentist today, right? And I went to the dentist and I was like, you know what? As I'm reading this article, I'm like, maybe she might need some help. And she said, oh, I'm fully booked. I'm good. But how AI finds the dentist? I literally created that while I was waiting for my turn, and I was going to present this to her, but she told me she was Gucci. She said she was good. So I said, well, you know what? Let me keep my mouth shut. So if she watches the show, hey, I already did this for her. But she told me she was good, so all righty. But you see it right there on the screen. Restaurants can do the same thing. Massage therapy companies can do the same thing. Any other service-based business can do the same thing that you see right there on the screen, all right? I mean, it's all right there. This is everything that we're talking about. So it's right there. It's in plain English. That's the blueprint. I gave you the blueprint. You cannot say Tallboy did not give it to you. If you're a lawyer and you're looking, use that as the blueprint. Use it. Reach out to Tallboy.
Cavities you get, Tallboy?
I ain't had no cavities, bro. I got my teeth clean, brother. Stop playing, bro.
Yeah, they're super white.
It's always one in the group, bro.
Look at here. You put the blueprint out there. If somebody want to use it, but don't forget to donate where you came from.
Reach out to Tallboy and say, hey, Tallboy, you know what? Here's $20 just for your... Hey, can I just book a moment of your time? Come on. Help me out. She acted like she didn't need the help. I'm not trying to throw her under the bus. She just was like, I'm booked and busy. She said, I'm blessed. I'm one of the blessed dentists. And I also found out a lot of the local dentists, I know we're talking about restaurants, but a lot of the local dentists are now selling to corporate companies. So now you're just now another number as opposed to that personal touch and that personal connection that you have with your local dentist. So where she's located, she's good. If you miss that appointment, you may not see another appointment for about 3 or 4 months, or you on that cancellation list and somebody cancel, they'll slide you in. You better not cancel. She good, but every other dentist may need that, right? Use that and apply that with restaurants as well. That's all we can really throw out there for you.
Tap in with us. Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. We simplify it for you. You can't say we didn't tell you. See y'all there. Don't miss out.